Dirty blood!
The coolest. Yeah, it's just kind of upsetting when you realise that, like, one Pringle
It's never enough.
It's not as nice as having 2 Pringles on top of each other. And then when you do that, why not 3? And then you put all the Pringles you can fit in your mouth there, and then it cuts up your throat, and you're like, ow, ow, why am I hoised by my own greed? Avarice! It's like me in every aspect of my life. It's like, what about drinking all the time? Or like, what about RuneScape all the time? Or, what about not sleeping all the time? Or sleeping anything is a vice.
Anything is a vice, kids.
I've been reading a lot of David Foster Wallace, and he seems to be sharing the same
fucking like a 7 style. Why not baked beans with glass in it all the time?
Well, no, you know how Facebook listens into your conversations, and so does YouTube, and so this is really interesting actually, because we watch Bob's Burgers. Like, we watch like a copy of Bob's Burgers, not like an online copy. So there was no way that it was linked to anybody's online Google like account or YouTube account. We also watched Ed, Edd n Eddy, but that was on a live stream from the Ed, Edd n Eddy YouTube account. But like, then Nick went on his phone afterwards and recommended on YouTube was Bob's Burgers, because if your phone is listening through your mic to like pick up relevant searches and stuff, and you get like people who are like do the experiment where they like just mention cat food all the time, even though they don't have a cat, and then scroll down, there's an ad for cat food. Yeah. I get so many ones on Facebook. They're like, "Are you feeling stressed? Would you like an online therapist?" And I'm like, "No, I want Lego Rock Raiders."
You see, that interests me because like whenever I open my YouTube, it's like Guthrie Gove and like amazing guitarist shredding. And I don't know why I don't open my phone and like it's listened to my playing, and it's not like Guitar for Dummies or why you should stop playing guitar.
The algorithm hasn't recognized like self-destruction. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, before we do more real talk that will have to be cut out by Matt, our sensible friend. Do you want to see what the best part of this game is by a long way?
Yes. Send nudes.
Yes, that's right, Adrian. It was send nudes. It wasn't this really cool thing that I'm doing. It was send nudes.
I did enjoy that bit though. That bit was great.
Yeah, you can. It's like it's a quick teleportation like mechanic.
It's a really cool teleportation idea though. It makes me think of like, did you read that thing about like, if you're ever in a dream situation, and like, if you're in like a lucid dream or anything like that, and you look into a mirror, it will make that dream go into a nightmare. Yeah,
I actually had like a real paranoid fear of mirrors when I was a teenager because of that. Like, I had so many nightmares, and like, it'd always start with me looking into a mirror. I knew I shouldn't look into a mirror, and I'd look into a mirror and like see my face, and it'd be weirdly reflected because you can't construct your own face, and then it would like just twist, and then I'd be like frozen, I'd have like sleep paralysis, and I'd be like trying to scream, and I couldn't scream, and then I'd wake up and I'd be like, that was a good dream.
That was 10 out of 10 of the dreams.
9 out of 10. Memorable. David Lynchian. So, yeah, what were you gonna say?
Like, I just thought it was cool. It made me think of that. Like, it's really, like, I think mirrors are a really interesting tool. Like, you can use them in so many, like, different ways.
I had the best idea ever. Do you know my best idea ever?
Yes.
It's a...
Yeah.
You're good, right? Like, you know, like on the sort of like useless superpowers that you couldn't have, useless superpowers that would be just neat to have but not really practical. Being able to look through out of any mirror in the world. That would be so cool, right? That'd be useless.
Like, would you show up in the mirror, or like, would you appear as a reflection, or would you just like be able to see through that reflection?
You'd be able to see through that reflection lens. Like,
because that would be so great if you just fucking freak the shit out of people, right? Like a little 4-year-old girl looking in the mirror, and it's just like, Daddy, Daddy, I'm a 20-year-old man with a beard.
There was just like look like Cassandra from Doctor Who, you know, just have like that sort of like vibe, just like your face stretched across the whole mirror.
You just become the mirror. I think that would have practical uses though.
I guess, yeah.
I'm sure
everybody looks at the mirror. Whenever everybody sees the mirror, they're like, huh? Or they're like, ugh. Or they're like, there's some like human responses that you're interacting with a human. So it's not like looking out of any window. It's like you're looking at people as they see themselves. So, I don't know, I think that's really cool. Yeah,
but like also like I'm sure ISIS have like a little pocket mirror. You could be like,
yeah, but no, I don't like, whenever people are like, where would you go back in time? And they're like, oh, well, I go here because I could make an extreme profit on the stock market by reselling this. I'm like, no, where do you want to go for the experience? You can't actually do this. I don't actually have a time machine. Stop it. You're making...
I don't have one parked outside.
You're spoiling fun. Like, stop trying to monetize fun. Like... I don't want to make my fun mirror fantasy an ISIS like Jack Bauer special.
He says playing a like experience solely designed to have fun and also make money.
Don't talk about that. That's how I live my life. That's how I live my conversation. It's how I live my conversation.
You know, like...
That's an interesting point. Dude, I've just been hoist. You're right. I literally do. Every conversation that I enjoy that I don't record, I feel bad about.
Like, I think something that I would really enjoy.
It's a rocking horse.
And it's a really stupid reason to enjoy, but would be to go back in time like 3 days or like yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And then just like the whole day. Just be like, you're gonna cough.
Well, like, so you're not taking up your past self's space. You're not like beaming back into that consciousness. You're just there, like, in a bit you're gonna trip and it's gonna hurt your toe a bit. And then they do, and you're like, my toe still hurts. Do you want some baby revenge? Like, this is the point where you gave up.
No.
This is really important because this is the most...
I did go back and beat it.
You did.
I did. So like I'm not. I did lie a tiny bit, but I went back. I beat this level, and I was like, yes.
Now I'm never playing this game again.
Now I'm never playing this game again.
I have had my beef, and oh shit, it's really hard. I don't.
Well, I'm terrible.
Did we save? Tell me what we saved. We saved, right? We talked to the toad. We didn't just go downstairs and experiment with the mirror and then not save.
I can neither confirm nor deny that. But like, yeah, I'm terrible with video games because I love experiencing them, but often
I don't like finishing.
Yeah, I'm terrible for finishing.
Yeah, like, I'm the same way.
I have been really enjoying Bloodborne recently.
Yeah.
And I was explaining to
dude, this is really cool actually. Like this like baby's like Freudian like excuse is so good. She's like, everyone's always bigger than me. I've been two for like 159 years. That's so cool. That's the kind of I love. That's why I love this game so much. Anyway, Bloodborne sucks. Keep talking about it.
Sorry. But like, I've been really enjoying Bloodborne.
I love that, but he's gonna stop talking soon.
My bit now. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead with my bit, alright?
Dude, no, I like Bloodborne. It's really beautiful looking.
Like, everyone says that it's sort of like a stressful game. It's not like a game you can relax to. Because like it's really hard and like it's kind of scary and you know you gotta like think, and they're playing it wrong. Because I go on Bloodborne, I'm still in Yharnam, like I'm still right at the beginning. I've got out of that like tutorial bit, and I just run around, some up, get killed, run around a bit more, up some more. And it's great.
It does sound like everyone else is playing that game wrong and only you are playing it right.
Yeah, it's so fun. Cause like I don't care if I die. Like my character looks so strange. Like I literally just went on the creator and just through the controller around the room.
That's how I play GTA games. Like, I don't like FPS style video games. So I don't like any of those missions where you have to shoot. Any game where you have to like operate a gun. I'm like not even like in like a political I'm a pacifist kind of way. I'm just like, this isn't very enjoyable. I'm not enjoying this. I'm sort of like, this isn't a mechanic that I find essentially appealing or like explicitly like enjoyable. This isn't something.
That game mechanic of you are in a corridor. There are 6 obstacles. Click on the obstacles until they go away.
Yeah, this is not for me. So instead, my favorite, and it's not like a passive, like violent video games or gun crime is an issue. It's because like I feel like that's like a part of my like maybe political personality, but it's not something that actively comes in. It's just something I don't enjoy. So instead, I play like I'm killing a baby and I'm enjoying killing a baby.
Yeah, but like also. This baby is clearly violent, and they've never played violent video games, so the whole thing's a lie. Am I right?
Well, it's just more like instead of killing people with guns, I drive in my car all the way around, try and get out of the first city that you're in, and can't because the police will chase you. But just go out like Thelma and Louise and just like run over as many pedestrians as I can, because that's fine. Like that's fun for me. I enjoy that element of the game, but I like custom radio playlists and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely kill more people in GTA with my car than with my guns. Like 100%. I have some friends who are really good at it, and like we'll play online, and they'll just wreck up. They're like so fast, and their reactions are so good. And I'm like,
we should probably acknowledge that we won because
we won. We did the thing. We
briefly talked about the game that is going on in the background. We have conversations about completely irrelevant things. Welcome to our ostensibly podcast.
Yay, we did a thing, in which I mean Linden did a thing and I sat in the room.
We both were checked out and had what amounts to a podcast conversation while the video game is playing. This is content on the internet that most people will spend all of our time watching. I don't even play video games anymore. I watch people play video games. That's good. Anyway, I guess we kind of just killed the format here.
Yeah.